Born in New York City in 1932 to upper-middle-class parents, Maria Harris and her older brother Thomas were raised in Jamaica, Queens. When Maria was only 8 years old, their father, Edward Harris, who worked for the New York Times, died suddenly. After that, her mother Mary, a high school teacher, raised the two children alone. Maria attended Immaculate Conception School and won a scholarship to St. John's University. After completing her freshman year at St. John's, however, Maria entered the Sisters of St. Joseph, a religious order whose main ministry was education. Once she completed her time in the novitiate, she then taught music at Sacred Heart Academy in Hempstead, Long Island, and later at St. Ambrose in Bedford-Stuyvesant in Brooklyn. Maria had been taking piano lessons from a very young age and eventually became a proficient French horn player as well. So during the summer break those years, she continued to study music. Her religious superiors then sent Sister Marie to St. John's University to earn a bachelor's degree in English. In 1967, Sister Maria completed a master's degree, and later in 1971, she earned a doctorate in education from Columbia Teachers College and Union Theological Seminary. She then accepted a position at the Rockville Center Diocesan Office of Religious Education. There, she served as Director of Adult Religious Education. She also taught courses at that diocese's major seminary, Immaculate Conception, in Huntington, New York, during this period. In 1968, Maria published her first book, Experiences in Community, co-authored with her future husband, theologian and educator, Brother Gabriel Moran. It would not be the last book she co-authored with him. In 1973, Maria left her religious order and accepted a position as principal of the middle school of Saint Jean-Baptiste, a school operated by a Dominican parish in Manhattan. Just a year later, she joined the faculty of Andover Newton Theological in Newton, Massachusetts, a graduate school and seminary associated with American Baptist Churches USA and the United Church of Christ. Over the course of the next 8 years, she published 4 books that were widely read, and her influence in the field of religious education continued to grow significantly. In 1986, Maria Harris and Gabriel Moran, who had left the Christian Brothers in 1985, were married. At that time, Moran was professor of education at New York University, and Maria joined the faculty of Fordham University's Graduate School of Religion and Religious Education. It was then that Maria published Teaching and Religious Imagination, a book explaining her conviction that teaching must be grounded in ascetics. Harris became a popular speaker at universities and conferences around the world. She traveled to and made presentations in places such as Burma, Hawaii, Germany, Ireland, and Korea, often with her husband. 3 of her most influential books were published at this time: Fashion Me a People, Curriculum in the Church, Women and Teaching, Themes for a Spirituality of Pedagogy, and Dance of the Spirit, The 7 Steps of Women's Spirituality. Maria Harris was passionate about the importance of ascetics, justice, including feminism, and spirituality in education. As the year 2000 approached, she saw an opportunity for the church to proclaim a Jubilee year focused on those very themes. So in 1996, 4 years before the Jubilee would begin, she published her book, Proclaim Jubilee, A Spirituality for the 21st Century. Over the years, Marie authored or co-authored 13 books and more than 70 articles in a variety of publications. Her very last book, again co-authored with her husband Gabriel Moran, was published in 1998 under the title Reshaping Religious Education, Conversations on Contemporary Practice. Maria was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease and the onset of dementia in 2001. She was 72 years old. In the winter of 2004, she entered the nursing home on the grounds of the Mother House of the Sisters of St. Joseph, where she died less than a year later at age 76, on February 1, 2005. As biographers Joan Marie Smith and Maureen O'Brien have written, Maria Harris was a prolific writer, speaker, and advocate for a religious education that must include a focus on ascetics, justice, and spirituality. At her funeral, her husband Gabriel spoke simple but profound words that everyone present and everyone that came into contact with her knew to be true. He said, "Everyone loved Maria.